What is going on, guys? Today I've got another FIFA 19 news video for you guys. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. So this is FIFA 19, the pitch notes. I'm not 100% sure what this is right now, but we're going to go through it. The title says introducing the pitch notes, gameplay deep dive. So I feel like this could be like the patch notes for a game. So let's see. Hey FIFA fans, welcome to the pitch notes, a deep dive into FIFA 19 from the people who make the game and from our community team. Okay, it's more like updates. I was wondering, is this like a new feature or something like that? But yeah, I feel like it's just going to be some gameplay features they're going to talk about and that kind of stuff. So let's go through it. So I just clicked the link there, and here we are, intro to the pitch note. So we'll see what they talk about here. I'll read a bit and I'll let you know my thoughts. It says, hey everyone, welcome to FIFA 19 and a brand new series called the Pitch Notes. We've been excited to see so many players engage with FIFA 18 and spend countless hours carefully building their teams. Okay, this is specifically geared towards Ultimate Team, which is fine, of course. But just to see the area, they're focused on playing with their favorite players and sharing. Well, hey, that can still be regarded to career mode when you think about it, building your teams, but I don't think career mode is what they're referencing exactly. But yeah, sharing their feedback with us throughout the year, which players of FIFA definitely they do give their feedback, and it's good to see EA acting on it. Let's see anyway. So with that said, one piece of feedback we've heard loud and clear from you, our players, is that you wanted to see more information from us as a team, more insight from developers, more communication, and more community updates and progress patches and changes to the product. Well, that's a lot of things there. There are multiple things. So they hear us. It says, we hear you. For FIFA 19, the pitch notes will be a central source on our website. Okay, so it's not part of the game on FIFA 19. It's not like a feature for the game. It's on their website. So yeah, just so you know that. That's cleared up there. Central source on our website for all kinds of detailed information related to FIFA. Our first goal is to post a pitch notes article whenever we have exciting news to share or major updates to our products. What we find here, okay, this is what we want to know. What is it actually going to be about? What are we going to find? Our main goal is to provide more information regarding FIFA and its various features and to address feedback when we're making critical changes to the game or product. So yeah, definitely want to know that. So we'll do this by providing a platform of numerous members of the FIFA team. Content here will vary from developer deep dives areas to community updates from our engagement teams. Like, I feel there's going to be a lot of information. Hopefully, this is definitely a good thing. So either way, when we have something to say about FIFA 19, you'll find it here. So this will be a good page to kind of bookmark, so you can check it regularly. And if you're someone who's always looking for updates, what they're changing throughout the year, especially that's going to, yeah, if we go back to talk about Ultimate Team, because they have a lot of updates to that mode. They have a lot of updates to that mode throughout the year. So that's where all this information will be. So today we're introducing a deeper look. Okay, get deeper look into the gameplay, and like people have asked about this already, like how the features are actually going to be implemented. So it's good they're acting on it right now. So yeah, to align with this week's reveal, below the gameplay production team will discuss some of the changes to the gameplay in FIFA 19 and how we're addressing some concerns we got from your feedback about FIFA 18. So we hope you enjoy. Yeah, we're creating a forum. Yep. So let's see into the details, because yeah, I wanted to know this as well, what these actually new features will do. So yeah, the purpose of this article is to go deeper into the new gameplay mechanics. We put a massive on just, is this that important? No, let's go into the details. So yeah, they're going to discuss the 4 major innovations: time finishing, active touch system, dynamic tactics, and the 50-50 battles. I'm not sure if I heard about the 50-50 battles on. Did they make a video for that? I know time finishing, active touch system, and dynamic tactics. But either way, time finishing is an added layer of depth designed to be a risk-reward mechanic. I was wondering about this. But for the finishing, yeah, I think this is a big feature. Get the timing right and you'll reap the benefits of an added extra finesse, curve, or power. So it's an extra. It's something, it makes the shot a bit better. It's not something you have to do. Like if you don't get it like exactly right, it's not as bad. Like, you'll miss completely. I thought that's the major source of how you're taking your shot, but it's more an extra, like it's added layer. Okay, I get it, but get the timing wrong and you'll introduce more error to your shot. It's not something you'll probably use on every shot, but it's something that can make a difference in the most crucial moments of a game. So yeah, that already has explained more than I knew. So yeah, this is how it will work. Basically, request your shot and wait for the player to start shooting animation, or start the shooting animation. When he is about to contact the ball, tap the shot button a second time. See, like I said, this I didn't even, like, yeah, we wouldn't have known how this works. I thought that was just how you take your shot normally, but no, they've switched it up. They've explained it. So if your timing is right, your shot will be more powerful and will have less error applied, which means you have a higher chance to score. So, yeah, that will make sense. The play indicator will give you necessary feedback on your time finishing attempt by turning a specific color. Red and yellow mean that your second tap button was too early. Green indicates that the achieved perfect timing, and white means you were too late. Yep, that makes sense. If your timing is wrong, yeah, too early, your shot will have a lot of error and be less likely to find the back of the net. Too late, your shot will be not affected by the mechanic as the ball is already traveling. That's fair enough. So player attributes still affect shooting attempts in the same way. You would expect that. Time finishing is on top of everything else. That's what I thought as well when I was kind of reacting to it, and when I was just watching that video. I'm like, yeah, obviously the player's ability is still going to matter regardless of how you do it as well. If you hit it really well as a poor player, it doesn't mean you're going to score for sure. But anyway, for example, players with higher shooting attributes will already have a better shot than players with lower shooting attributes. Like, yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. So now this mechanic is completely optional. Okay, it's optional. You can still take the shot. Like, so I like how you can do that. They've added something where it's not, like, when you say optional, he's like, oh, do you have to set it in the settings? No, it's something you can either choose to do or not from the controls. But if you want to take the chance at giving your shot a little extra, well, hey, it may be, but yeah, it's something you can extra do. Yeah, it's like an extra thing you can do throughout how you take your shots and everything like that. So now heading on to the active touch system, and let's see how this is implemented. Yeah, has more animation, variety, fluidity, and responsiveness. I'll just go and focus on the actual feature explanations here. So the flicks, you can do flicks in like previous FIFA games, like FIFA 18. Yeah, definitely flicks are in it, but is it a bit more advanced? We'll find out. By flicking or pressing the right stick, you'll be able to flick the ball anytime and in any direction to beat your opponent or start a self-initiated volley. The longer you hold the stick, the further the ball will go. The ball control attribute will determine how effective each player's flicks are in the game. So it's good that the ball, like the attributes are important. Of course, that's always going to be. Okay, this is the feature. It's called a soul trap. Another new animation that is used. And see, these are the little things, like these little gameplay features. Like, people have already said, I hate when people say that about games, like when the next game is out. It's like in multiple games out there, and people say, oh, it's the same as FIFA 17, FIFA 18, like all previous games, the same. But it's not actually, if you take a really in-depth look to it, of course, because it's a football game, don't forget. Like, what are they going to add? Are they going to add robots? Are they going to add weapons? And like, what do you expect added to like a football game, like to make it stand out completely? That's not going to happen. Like, and they've got that new mode as well. Probably they got the idea from Fortnite with the battle royale kind of thing. So yeah, they add things. It's not the exact same game. But anyway, moving on. That should be a fun mode though. Disguise ball control. A feint used to fool defenders into moving the wrong direction when controlling the ball. Get closer to real world game, real world game, by using the same moves that pros like Tony Kroos used to create space. I like that. I like that. So I like how there's moves not exactly that are like 4-star skill moves, 5-star skill moves, like just doing all these skills, but the ball control to be very, very important for a guy like Lionel Messi, especially to get the absolute best out of him. I feel guys like maybe Neymar and Ronaldo can be more effective, especially if you're a really good skiller. in FIFA. But this is definitely for those guys with really, really high dribbling. That's why Leo Messi doesn't even have 5-star skills in FIFA, because it's not realistic, because he doesn't do like all the skills as much as someone like a Ronaldo or a Neymar. So yeah, the mechanic is R1, RB, plus the left stick to the direction that the ball is going. It's really good they explain it, because this just goes in your head. Like, I don't really normally like read things like how to... Like, games don't even come with manuals these days. Like, when you buy them, and where to like take a look, you have to go on the internet to check like how to do all these different skills and everything like that, and general just how to play the game. Obviously, yeah, you don't need that. It's more just the skills you look how to do. But anyway, moving on to the dynamic tactics, which is something I'm probably the most interested in, because I'm a huge career mode player. If you're new to my channel, like I said, subscribe if you want to see more from me. I'll be doing a lot of career mode content on the channel around FIFA 19. I'll do a series, a lot of career mode videos, yeah, so watch out for that. But yeah, tactical control is one of the areas that was rebuilt for FIFA 19 because of the feedback from the community. It's really good that they're listening to us, which gives you more depth through customization and variety that will have a big impact on your game. So with dynamic tactics, we overhauled the entire system to make setting up your team more important than ever. Your team will execute your approach in an obvious manner on the pitch, and the different tactics will be visually distinct from each other. So this is really going to make a difference. So the feeling of, oh, everyone plays the same way, you can really customize your own personal style. Of course, there's going to be maybe a style that is good and a lot of people copy, but you can really have your, especially if you know how you play and you know how to set up your team to suit that. Maybe that's not something everyone will know. You're like, oh yeah, of course I know the way I play, but do I actually know how to set up my tactics to suit that? That's a different thing as well. But yeah, when you match those two things together, yeah, it's going to be very, very good for you. So tactics have been balanced so that each tactic, like in my head, I already know how I'm going to set up to play against people online, because I'm going to be frustrated playing against people in FIFA 18, to be honest. I was trying to play Ultimate Team a bit, but yeah, it was a bit frustrating. So yeah, I think I can set my game up pretty well. Watch out, I'll be making Ultimate Team content for FIFA 19 as well. I'll be making lots of videos. Tactics have been balanced so that each tactic has an advantage and a disadvantage that can be exploited. Oh no, they're actually saying the word exploited. We know things can be exploited in FIFA games, and now they've admitted it. And are they going to tell us how we can exploit? This is this is taking a turn for the worse at the moment. They're actually admitting every tactic can be exploited. Oh no. For example, while a tactic like high pressure is important because it will give you a chance to recover the ball faster, your players will get more tired and potentially create one-on-one situations for your opponent as defensive line becomes more vulnerable. So, but this is good in a way that maybe a defensive tactic as well can have its disadvantages. Not just you go, all park the bus, oh, I've got a lead now and I'm just going to play this way for the rest of the game. So for example, if you choose a possession based tactic, your players will support their teammate in possession and provide safe passing options. If you adjust for faster build up play, your players will move quickly up the field and make riskier runs to try and create immediate chances. So the tactics menu has been completely refreshed to become more accessible. What's this? Deeper control. We've also created ability customize the mentality. I've taken a look at this already. I've made a video. Take a look in the description, or just take a look on my channel. I've made my recent FIFA videos, so you can take a look at that through that video specifically. So 50-50 battles, I believe. That's, yeah, they don't have a video for that. So this is new information. I haven't the new sense of physicality and urgency to fight for loose balls. I love that. I do love that 50-50 battle system just in general when you're just fighting for the ball. But yeah, in previous FIFA titles, there were situations where a player would not attempt to get a loose ball and let the opponent take the ball from him. Yeah, I remember that, and I wouldn't like it. Now, all players have the same instincts when competing for 50-50 balls. With this improved physics system, you will receive a fair and realistic outcome based on how your player engages with the challenge. It's up to you to decide how your player will battle for every ball, and the actions you request yeah, I'm wondering like how we actually go for that. Like when you're just moving your player, so it will play a part in the outcome of every challenge. Additionally, there are many new animations that help every battle look and feel real. So the factors that determine who wins each battle for possession are player attributes like strength and mass. Is there an attribute called mass? Like, is that going to be a new attribute? This is player attribute, or just that's just their weight, I suppose. It's not actually a specific attribute. That's what I was saying. Is that an attribute? Action requested, slide tackle, or pass. Okay, yep. Because that's what I do. But I don't normally go for a slide tackle in like a battle. I always end up like pressing the pass button, I think. But yeah, how well positioned you are for the battle. Yeah, the battle. Angle, speed, position of the body. Okay, 50-50 battles combined with the active touches. And yeah, those things combined, it's going to make for, like, you're going to be, that's another thing when I talk about, oh, it's definitely going to be different from FIFA 18. Gameplay features is what you feel, especially like I said, when it's a football game, there's not going to be much like changes, not going to be many changes like visually. A lot of it is like only little changes visually, but a lot you're going to feel in the gameplay. So a lot of new gameplay tools have been added, and combined with the variety in this year's gameplay, you have more control than ever. Or control over everything you do on the pitch. Your skill and creativity will matter more than ever. I love this. I love this. So this will create more distance. Something I've talked about, you know how like the competitive FIFA has become really big in the last year, like with all those competitions and everything like that, to see like the best players and yeah, to be the best FIFA player and whatnot. Which is cool, like the esports kind of scene, but this will really make people stand out and have your own individual style, and yeah, it won't just be about, like, my personal thoughts, like, some people are, they're good players, but they play with their, like, ultimate team, like, some of the best players in the game, so, yeah, that's all I'll say on that, but yeah, it's just really, it's going to make it more individual, and you're really going to see some players, like the best players, the best FIFA players, you'll see their individual styles even more. So that, yeah, that's my main point from that. You'll even see that more. So that's what I'm excited for. Like myself, I'm just like an average FIFA player who's played FIFA like since I was 10 years old or something like that. So I don't know the exact days, like 8, 9, 10, something like that, since I was very young. So I'm just a like solid, experienced FIFA player, but I'm not one of those really skillful like professional FIFA players, though. Yeah, not quite like that, but I think that's going to be it, guys, so we will leave it there. I really enjoyed reading that, though. I feel it's something that's not going to be boring. It's going to be information you're going to be like reaching out to see, and yeah, holding on to every word you could say. So they explain the new gameplay features there, so that's pretty cool. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.